What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have some very big news coming out of the LCS. I always love talking about stories that are kind of new, breaking, getting some of that big news, that juicy drama, the roster swaps, moves, all of that good stuff. And it seems like we're going to be getting some of that very soon from CLG, but also it's crazy, funny, hilarious, whatever, that CLG is actually receiving a lot of backlash in the League of Legends community right now, all over Twitter. So many people are talking about him, so many people are roasting him, and I think it's pretty funny. Now, a lot of this season I've been very critical of CLG because they are essentially a roster of 5 veterans. I mean, Finn, I get, is like kind of new, but he's been around for a couple years now. I mean, maybe he's on the borderline of like young and veteran and stuff, but either way, you have, Broxa, Pobelter, Wild Turtle, Smoothie. These are 4 guys who have been around for a while. You pretty much know what you're getting with them at this point, and to really have no young talent developing for the future and still be one of the worst teams in the LCS, that's a horrible situation for CLG to be in. I've been asking them for them to make swaps for some time. If you're going to be at the bottom of the league, you at least need to have some young developing talent. So on one hand, I'm kind of excited. CLG, it looks like they will be making some moves, but on the other hand, this situation's hilarious, and it's just another opportunity to roast CLG. So definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I'd appreciate it so much. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. And definitely, I would appreciate a ton if you guys consider checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/IamGerm, to receive bonus exclusive videos every single week. With that being said, here we go. So, CLG posted this just a couple of minutes ago, 29 minutes ago. I'm right on top of this. I don't think I'll be uploading this till tomorrow, but I needed to record this video really fast because, honestly, they might delete this video. This might get taken down because so many people are calling for them to delete it right now. I tweeted at them and was like, delete this, LOL. I would just mess around. I don't really care if they delete it or not, but I think it is a weird video. I think it is weird that they posted it, and they are receiving so much negative attention right now. I would not be surprised if it gets deleted, so I wanted to show you guys this video because that's what I want to do. In case this does get taken down, I want to be a place where you guys can actually see what's going on, find out the news, the scoops, the stories, and have that information. So I sat down and was like, hey, we're getting this out. We're making this video. So first, let's just start by watching this video. Little 1-minute clip from CLG. It starts out with a quote that this might be the last time we have this roster of 5 playing, from Tafo, I'm not sure how you say it. He is the general manager for CLG. This was on the Bud Light Gaming cooldown, where we got taken behind the scenes on a private team meeting. Super weird, super funny, super hilarious. Let's see what it's like.
We started high at TSM, lost to FlyQuest and Dig, so I'm going to be kind of like upfront. I am looking at roster swaps. It's been a little over 2 months. We're not really progressing. So there's very likely going to be changes this week. I'm exploring options. So this might be the last time that we have this roster of 5 playing. I think initially TSM, and I thought, well, maybe we can ride that momentum. If we went 3-0, then it does bring up different consideration. But because we went 1-2, and it seems like it's just not clicking. I know that each one of you guys, all worked really hard, and it's hard for me. I love each one of you guys. You guys are all like my brothers, so just want to respect you guys as much as I can, but understanding that it just isn't working for the team.
Now, to me, this is weird for so many different reasons. One, people were a little critical of that ending little speech, like, oh, I love you guys are my brothers, but we gotta move on. It's like, I don't know, I wasn't getting strong leader vibes. I wasn't getting great leadership vibes from that message. I wasn't getting a lot of confidence from those moves, like, yeah guys, we need to be better, we're gonna get better, the team's gonna continue to improve. I mean, coming from traditional sports, these things happen all the time. People get benched, roster moves happen, coaches are constantly telling people, hey, there's another guy coming for your spot right now, so we got to step up. But also the coach, the general manager, whatever, they're in place to be like, this is what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. Here's how we're going to get better today. Here's how we're going to get better this week. Here's how we're going to improve. Because like he's saying, this roster isn't working. They've been together for however long, and things haven't been looking up. Things haven't been trending in the right direction. Well, that's what you guys are there for. That's what the coach, that's what the general manager, that's what all the analysts, that's what everyone behind the scenes is there to do. You get your talented players, you coach them up how you want, you start developing them in the right direction. So I think they definitely need to be looking inward a little bit as well, but I don't know. I was just getting not great general management vibes from the GM there. As it seems like, you know, he's a little soft-spoken, a little scared, you know, trying to be respectful. I totally get that, but I think you can save that stuff. You know, there was some comments on the Twitter thread that's like, if I'm getting benched, I don't need to hear how you love me, how I'm your brother, whatever. I want to hear how I can get better, how I can keep my spot, how I can continue to play in the LCS. You know, there's not going to be an easy way to get sent down to Academy no matter what. Super, super weird. Also, a ton of people are very, very critical. I'm definitely on this boat for how weird this video was. How we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at the players getting benched. Do we really need that? Is that a good look? I know I tweeted, I quoted this and was like, CLG trying to create like a reality TV show or something. Like, I was getting like Jersey Shore, like really cringe, awkward vibes like that. A lot of people were responding in that way. Yamato, I know you guys always roast me for saying it wrong. He came out and said, what's next? A camera in the office bathroom. It's like, yes, there should be some level of privacy, professionalism, something that's going on. Now, I'm one who's been very, very critical of LCS teams in the past and still am to this day for their content creation, social media, everything. I think all the teams in the LCS are so terrible. Like, not a lot of good YouTube content, not a lot of good Twitter content, not very many things hyping up, driving the LCS, making it bigger and better. And I'm all about people trying new things and trying different stuff out. But so I guess on one hand, it's like cool, you know, CLG tried something. There's been so many teams we've been critical of, like Team Liquid and 100 Thieves, for not giving us enough information, not giving us that scoop, not giving us that, you know, open, transparent, whatever. And now CLG is like, oh, you guys want to be open and transparent here? We'll give you an inside look at our players getting benched. We'll show you guys the conversation. Super, super weird. You know, we don't want to see, I mean, it's kind of interesting. I thought it was interesting, but I definitely wouldn't have posted it. We don't want to see the conversations of, hey guys, this might be the last time we play together. Like, some like super overly dramatic, super weird, everyone's looking sad. We don't want that. What we want is the announcement of, hey guys, this is what we're doing for next week. Here's the players who are going to be playing. Yes, our roster 5 hasn't been cutting it, whatever. So we're bringing in X, Y, and Z. Here's why we're bringing in X, Y, and Z. Here's why X, Y, and Z player are going to be better than the guys we have in right now. And that's why we're going to win this weekend. That's why we're going to get better into the future. That is what we want to see. That is what everyone is talking about when we say we want to go behind the scenes and see what's going on and have you be open and honest with everyone. Not stuff like this. So this is super, super weird. Again, CLG is getting a ton of backlash and stuff on this tweet. I mean, everyone's just kind of like, yeah, no way this is real. I don't know. They're getting a ton of negative comments. It's super, super weird. Super, super just awkward. I don't know. I hate it. It doesn't have very many likes. It's not very popular right now. But then on the other side, it's like, what changes are actually going to be made? I think Finn is kind of the guy they're building around for the future. Are they going to hang on to Broxa? You know, he's had moments, but he hasn't been that good. He's taken an import slot between Pobelter, Wild Turtle, and Smoothie. Is there any one of those guys that they want to keep and try and build around for a veteran future? It's going to be interesting, but it definitely seems like this next coming weekend we will not be seeing the same CLG lineup. But also, I wouldn't expect to hear who exactly is going to be playing very soon. It seems like, you know, in the LCS, we don't ever get official roster announcements until right before the games start on Friday. So I'm not expecting like an announcement today or tomorrow or anything like that. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully that would be nice. That is what I actually want. But instead, we kind of get this cringy, weird video. And I'm not surprised. CLG has been a team that's just, again, terribly managed, terribly coached. The social media is terrible. They don't have a pulse on like the fans, the community at all. So just, you know, another swing and a miss by them. But hey, we can all sit here, laugh at them, make fun of them. That's what I'm going to do. Definitely drop a like if you guys did enjoy this video. I'd appreciate it so, so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think CLG should do with their starting lineup? Who should get benched? Who should stay? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Consider checking out my Patreon if you want to receive extra bonus videos every single week from me. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!